Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 23. A man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving our praises and honor and our glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash, Yahweh being the true and powerful mighty name, who the world ignorantly calls God, Jehovah, Yahweh, or Ahaya. Bahashem means in the name, Yahweh Shai, that's the true and powerful mighty name, of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Yeshua, Yeshua, or Yeshaya, and the Rachak Wadash is the Holy Spirit, according to the ancient Paleo-Hebrew tongue. I would like to give double honors unto the apostles and elders, the great millstone, who have learned the truth of the Bible from. And peace, blessing, safety, and salutation unto the hopeful elect, unto you believers and listeners out there that came back into the faith and obedience of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Much love and respect unto you brothers pushing this gospel in sincerity and truth, risking your lives and freedom now more so than ever. May Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai continue to bless you and your households. I'm the brother Yawan, coming back at you with another lesson, Lord, when it's edifying to the Lord's elect. Okay, and as we all know, what's been going on in Israel, with the chief priest, Alazar, that's a prime example on why we should be humble and remain humble in this thing, no matter our position, no matter, how much rank we have, no matter how much we know. Okay, we are to remain humble, point blank, period. Because we know that the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai resisted the proud. Okay, but this lesson here is just touching on humility. Okay, let's go into the definition of that word real quick. Humility, a modest or low view of one's own importance. Humbleness, he needs the humility to accept that their way may be better. Okay, modesty, meekness, lack of pride, lack of vanity. Okay, let's go to modesty. The quality or state of being unassuming or moderate in the estimation of one's ability. Meekness, the fact or condition of being meek. Submissiveness. Okay, and a lot of guys look at being meek as being a weakness. Okay, but Yahweh Shah said that the meek shall inherit the earth. Look at all these scriptures. The meek, Psalms 22 and 26, the meek shall eat and be satisfied. They shall praise Yahweh that seek him. Your heart shall live forever. The meek will he guide in judgment, and the meek will he teach his way. Right. Okay. If you want to learn anything about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, you have to humble yourself first, man. Psalms 147 and 6, Yahweh lifted up the meek and he casted the wicked down to the ground, being in a lower state, man. Okay. Matthew 5 and 5, and you see his red letter for his Yahweh Shai speaking. And it reads, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Right. So we have to be humble in this thing. All right. Shit, Matthew 11 and 29, Yahweh Shai's words yet again, take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. Then the word humble means to have a low view of oneself. So when Yahweh Shai said that he's lowly in heart, he had a low view of himself. Yes, he's the only begotten son. Okay, he had spiritual powers and all that stuff, but he still humbled himself. Okay, because he understood what the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is. So let's go here to the book of Luke, chapter 14 and verse 11. For whosoever exalted himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted. And we see that with Eleazar, man. This man was full of pride. He exalted himself, called himself the high chief priest. Okay? He gave himself that title. Nobody else did. Talking mess about the apostles and elders who he learned from. Okay? It's this was bound to happen. And this is just barely the beginning. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is about to take down all these false leaders in Israel that are puffed up with pride, man. Shit, Yahweh Shai himself, as we just read, humbled himself. Let's go here. No. Yeah, Philippians chapter 2, verse 5. Let this mind be in you. So let this mind state be in all of us, which also was in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. So the same mindset is the one that Yahweh Shai had, who being in the form of the of God, because you know he angelic power. Okay, he is second in command. Thought it not robbery to be equal with Yahweh, right? Because he didn't put himself on that level. He always said that the Father was greater. Always giving reverence to the Father. He never, gave reverence to himself, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of man. Right. And we're not supposed to be, not trying to make a reputation of ourselves. And the only reason why certain men in Israel have a reputation, okay, is because they've been doing this thing and laboring for many years. Okay. Verse 8, and being found in the fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient to death. Right. And we got to humble ourselves and be obedient to Yahweh and his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, to the death, enduring unto the end, even the death of the cross. Wherefore Yahweh had also highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name. So the exalting is going to come from Yahweh. There's nothing we can do on our own. All we need to do is just continue to labor and doing the work. Shit, Yahweh Shai haven't even got his glory here on the earth. So why are we trying to seek after glory, man? Big bro need to get his first. Look at all the shit that he done did just for the nation alone. You bitch ass niggas wouldn't go die for the nation. Y'all wouldn't go up on the cross for the whole nation. Now I'm starting to get pissed off. Verse 9 again, wherefore Yahweh have also highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name, that at the name of Yahweh Shai, every knee shall bow, of the things in heaven and in the things in earth and under the earth, and that every tongue should confess that Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is Lord, to the glory of Yahweh the Father. Wherefore, my beloved, as you always obey, not in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Right? Okay. And that fear and trembling is towards Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, because we know the terrors of the Lord. Okay, that's why we go out there and try to persuade men, because we don't want to get jacked up by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Let's go here to the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 17. And it reads, they that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not to the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy. And we all want and need that mercy from Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. So you lifting and exalting yourself up in pride, you're not going to get that mercy, man. Okay? Let me get that real quick. Yep, James 4 and 6. I'm just going to click on it right here. James 4 and 6. But he giveth more grace. Wherefore he said, the Most High resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. More reason why it's important to be humble, man. Okay. Let's go back to Ecclesiasticus, Sirach. Let's go to chapter 3. Let's go jump down to verse 18. The greater thou art, the more humble thyself. And so he was in the leadership position. So instead of him being prideful, he should have humbled himself like our elders and apostles do, man. Okay, I haven't met them physically, but I mean, like the scriptures say, you should know a man by their fruits, by how they conduct and carry themselves, man. Many are in high place and of renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek. That's why he started going off saying that, the writings of Paul wasn't part of the Bible. He wasn't meek. And we know that wisdom will not dwell in the malicious soul. This is Sirach 7 and 17. Humble thyself greatly, for the vengeance of the ungodly is fire and worms. 2 Chronicles 12 and 12. And when he humbled himself, the wrath of Yahweh turned from him, that he would not destroy him altogether, and also Judah things went well. Okay, and this is talking about Rehoboam. Okay. But you see what it says, when he humbled himself, the wrath of Yahweh turned from him. Okay, and we don't want that wrath. Okay, we don't want that smoke from Yahweh Shai. It's important for us to humble ourselves. Back to Sirach 35, and a lot of people, your prayers not getting answered. Listen to this, Sirach 35:17. The prayer of the humble pierces the clouds. Okay, so the prayers of the humble members of the elect pierces the cloud. Until it come nigh, he will not be comforted and will not depart till the Most High shall behold to judge righteously and execute judgment. Okay. So let's go back to James 4. Go with some more I wanted to get on verse 10. Matter of fact, let's read it again. James 4 and 6. He giveth more grace. Wherefore he said, God or Yahweh resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. Submit yourselves, therefore, to Yahweh. Being humble goes into submitting. Resist the devil, and he shall flee from you. Draw nigh to Yahweh, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. Be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned into mourning, and your joy to heaviness. Humble yourselves in the sight of Yahweh and the Lord, Yahweh Shai, and he shall lift you up. And we want and need to be lifted up, man. We tired of being in this low condition that we're in. 1 Peter 5 and 6, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time. And, if we're of the elect, we're going to get exalted after Yahweh Shai gets his glory. That's just the order. That's just the way things is. That's the will of the Lord. And we have to be okay and content with that. Hell, like I said earlier, none of us will be willing to go up and die on the cross for the whole nation like Yahweh Shai did, man. Let's go to Colossians chapter 3, verse 12. Put on, therefore, as the elect of the Most High, holy and beloved, bowels of mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long service. So this is all characteristics of the elect. And it didn't say pride, it said humbleness, forbearing one another, and forgiving one another. If any man have a quarrel against any, even as a Mashiach forgave you, so also do ye. Above all these things put on charity, which is the bond of perfectness. And let the peace of Yahweh rule in your hearts, to the which also ye are called in one body, and be ye thankful. Let the word of Hamashiach dwell in you richly in all wisdom, teaching and admonishing one another with psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your hearts to the Lord. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord Yahweh Shai, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by him. Right. So these are all different characteristics of the elect that we need to try to, follow these things to the best of our ability, man. Salakia. 15:33. It's Proverbs 15:33. I'm gonna start at 32. Proverbs 15:32. He that refuseth instruction despiseth his own soul, but he that heareth reproof getteth understanding. Right? Because it's, lessons to be learned from rebuke and reproof, man. It's not just, getting on your ass, man. Just think about it like your parents. When they got on your ass when you was a kid, what was to do? To help you from learning the same mistake again. It's the same thing with our apostles and elders, man. When they, rebuke us and get on us, man, it's because they it's from a place of love, okay? And they want to see us excel, man. But, people be in their feelings, man. Verse 33, the fear of Yahweh is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. And we all want that honor, right? We all want to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, right? We got to humble ourselves in the sight of Yahweh Shai, man, and the man. So, because, pride is hateful before Yahweh Shai and man. So it's best to humble yourselves, man. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I pray and hope this lesson has been edifying, giving our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and peace, blessing, safety, and salutation unto the hopeful elect, until he believes in listeners out there. Shalom.